Hello, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Depends where you're watching from. I'm really going quick to bring to your notice, to your information and awareness, the United States of America concern on the killings, of Christians all over the world, especially now in Nigeria. So they have said something on that, and I'm gonna attach the video of the news here for you to hear it and listen to it. So all you need to do now is to keep praying for peace in Nigeria, in that country. Keep praying for international bodies to come and arrest the situation, happening in that country, in Nigeria. There are much killings, by the Islams, to the Christians, the herdsmen killings, the Boko Haram killings, and so on and so forth, so that there will be peace in that country. Because in any country where there is no peace, there will be no growth, there will be no freedom, and people will not have rest of mind. Because all this recording of death and death and death, they are human beings, they are not animals. So that's the reason for us to be praying and prayerful. So the issue is that, United States of America is known as a world power, and it's a Christian country, of course, and indeed. So they don't take it for granted or so easy when, such calamity or calamities is happening, are happening in the life of Christians or even human beings, because they value their citizens, more than even people value themselves. The country, United States of America, value their citizens, I must confess. So, and that is why when they observe this kind of killings in other countries, they have to try to restore peace there and make sure it stops. But this time around, they have spoken, on this killing of Christians, in Nigeria. The president, of this country, he's a Christian and he loves Christians the most. He really loves Christians, So, my brothers and sisters, I want you to just listen to that news yourself. So, what you need to do is to, help by praying, so that now these international bodies, these world class countries, civilized and developed countries like America, UK, are now showing interest, concern over this killing in Nigeria, that God will still use them to stop this calamity that is befalling this country, Nigeria. Everyday recording of casualties and so on and so forth. Please don't fail to watch this particular video I'm going to tag here now. It's a news, direct news. You'll watch it yourself. It's not just an audio or a written message that you can say, oh, anybody can forge it or formulate it. But this is a live news. I want you to watch it and see it yourself. And you can equally contribute, and what you think that can be a solution to what is really happening in this country, in Nigeria, at this time and at this moment. People are no longer at peace. People are afraid of every day, So where we have all it takes, to stop this mayhem and this situation, we have our security. But I was listening to Jide and Co, this program, morning, oh, I forgot what it is called, they were like deliberating on this security issue, what the chief army staff, how he was blaming the armies of their indiscipline. It's why they have not been able to, achieve the security purposes in this, country, Nigeria. They were like, he should not do that. That is not the problem. The problem is that the military are not equipped, they are not financed. They don't have much equipment to fight this battle because the people they are fighting is so strong. But that's not only the issue, but the most concern of the U.S. is on, massive killing of Christians. This time around they're talking about it. So the information everywhere now is all about trying to Islamize the country, which is a democratic country that everybody has freedom of worship, freedom of speech, freedom of movement, and they are trying to, remove these freedoms from human beings, and the government is saying nothing, about it. So I don't say, even though they're saying something, I'm sorry to say they are not saying nothing, but they're not doing much to, put this kind of mayhem to stop, because all these people, they have villages, they have where they come from. If the government really come out that we're gonna fight this insurgency, we're gonna stop this killing of Christians, we're gonna stop this religious battle, think they can achieve that. So please, I'm going to tag this video. Just watch it and tell us what you think about it, and don't fail to pray for the peace, for the stop of, killing innocent souls, killing Christians, trying to, make the country one religion. Let's everybody rise up and pray against this. I know God answers prayers. Nobody says he doesn't. He does. If he answered the old, he will still answer us. So, man, please, if this is your first time of watching our video, this is Global Message TV. Try to just hit on the subscribe red button so that we will be able to get the target expected of us. By so doing, you promote our YouTube channel. These are Christians, massive Christians. They are afraid of whatever they are, crying because of the massive killing in the churches. So that's exactly what the news I'm going to tag is talking about. So as I was really talking before this picture came up, please hit on the red subscribe button. It doesn't cost any money, to subscribe on our YouTube channel. Please do that. And if you are already a subscriber, thank you for following up. Thank you for watching. Keep sharing, keep liking our videos, keep commenting our videos. By so doing, you keep promoting and we keep going. On the bell, symbol or sign there, hit on it so that when we make new videos, you'll be among the first people to get the notification. So as you keep doing this, may the Almighty God continue to bless you and bless all of us. As you promote our YouTube channel, promote our business, so God will bring people that will promote your own business, and your business will still be promoted. Thank you, my people. Thank you. I love you all. And don't fail to watch this video I'm going to tag now. And don't relent in praying. Just continue to pray. God, just continue to pray. We believe God, one day God will restore peace in this land, that everybody will be free to live in this land. Just subscribe, share to others. Please watch this video. Muslim
extremists are accused of waging a campaign of ethnic cleansing against Christians in Nigeria. One America's Neil McCabe has more from Washington.
National security expert Frank Gaffney told One American News that all over the world, people are targeted because they choose to follow Jesus Christ. But right now in Nigeria, it has become a slaughter.
Nigeria is in the midst of an incipient civil war in which both indigenous forces, some from far removed, who have in common what I call Sharia supremacism, are engaged in a ethno-religious cleansing of Nigeria.
Gaffney said the ethno-religious attacks on Christians had many layers. One is geography, with the country's heavily Muslim northern states officially governed by Sharia law. It is also in the north where terrorist groups where Boko Haram and West African ISIS operate freely. Then there is also the local anti-Christian militia called Hausa Fulani. Roughly half of Nigeria's 200 million people are Christian, but they are clustered in the center of the country and along the Atlantic coastline. These Christian regions are also where the oil and natural resources are located, meaning that the anti-Christian jihad is fueled by a quest to seize these riches. Gaffney said the humanitarian crisis for Christians can no longer be ignored.
The trouble with this scenario is not only the bloodletting of innocent people simply because they follow Jesus Christ, but large numbers of those people will be fleeing the resultant mayhem.
The graduate of Georgetown's Foreign Service School said the ongoing destruction of Nigerian Christians will go down as one of the worst genocides in history.
We're witnessing a persecution of Christians on a scale that makes what Pol Pot and Hitler and Stalin and Mao did in their day combined pale by comparison.
The human rights watchdog Open Doors USA ranked Nigeria as the 12th most hostile to Christians in their 2018 report. There was, quote, a seemingly constant violence, unquote, against Christians that so far this year has already cost hundreds of lives. Neil W. McCabe, One America News, Washington.
Want to see more videos like this? Click on the link below and subscribe to One America News on YouTube. And call your cable provider and kindly demand that One America News is added to your lineup. Call and subscribe today.